the evaluation, there's been the review.
I'm present. Where is the purchaser? I'm present.
Okay, good. Mr. Arcuri?
Well, I'm present, sir.
I know you're present.
Represent me.
I appointed Mr. Arcuri.
Please don't represent me, though.
All right, I'm going to hear from him and then I'll hear from you. All right, I'll give you plenty of opportunity.
I think the defendant is talking because he doesn't want me to talk. I met with him on Tuesday in the jail, and I tried to review with him the findings of the commission, finding that he was competent. I got through that, and then I tried to communicate with him the charges, which I read the charges to him, but he professed, I can just tell the court, I cannot tell the court that he understands the charges because I never got an assertion from him that he did. I fully read the charges to him, and then I also explained to him his constitutional rights. Again, I cannot, as an officer of the court, tell the court that he understands any of that because I got no information from him that led me to be able to logically make that conclusion. At one point in time, he professed not to need my services, not to want my services as a lawyer. I tried to explain
Only point to say crime. You don't,
Just a second.
you don't represent, I'm present, sir.
I know, and I'll give you an opportunity. I'll hear everything you have to say. I just need to hear this first. I'm putting this on the record.
I tried to explain to him that I was appointed by the court, and it was my obligation to represent him unless and until the court removed me from the case, at which time he said that was his desire. And that pretty much terminated my meeting, which was probably in the range of at least 10, it could have been 15 minutes in length, but it was very similar to the behavior that is exhibited now in the court by the defendant. So I believe the court should inquire. I also understand that Mr. Gebremariem may be asking to represent himself. Thank you.
All right, let's talk about that then. Mr. Gebremariem, do you want to represent yourself on this case?
Yeah, I'm present.
I understand, but saying you're present doesn't answer my question. Do you want to represent yourself?
I'm here, but yeah, I'm present, sir. Yeah, I'm represent.
You're still not answering my question. So you told me that you do not want Mr. Arcuri to represent you, is that right?
I don't want him. I don't need an attorney.
Okay, so you don't need an attorney at all. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
All right, so that means you want to represent yourself. You want to be your own attorney. Yes? Okay. Now, well, let me back up then, because one of the first things we need to do is, because of the concern I had and the evaluation that happened at Western State, right? They came back with a report and they said that they believe that you're competent, that there's nothing wrong with you, that you understand what's going on here.
Yes.
All right. So, do we have an order?
No. I can have one prepared.
All right, I need that order, and that needs to be entered today.
Okay.
All right, so I'll make that finding that you're competent, and now we'll deal with the issue of whether we proceed with you representing yourself. One of the concerns that was raised in our report was not your ability to speak English.
I request for an interpreter.
All right, so that's what we're talking about now, requesting an interpreter. Is that something that you want to have? You want to have an interpreter to help you on all of these things?
Yeah.
You understand that an interpreter is not going to be able to give you legal advice and talk to you about what the various procedures mean. I understand that. All right. So we'll we'll get some information from you about the interpreter. What language?
Gebremariem.
Say it again.
Gebremariem.
Degree, I'm not familiar. Yes, sir.
Just write it right on the file. I'll write it right there. Well, these are fine. Okay, take green, okay. What he has written is Tigrina is the language, capital T-I-G-R-I-N-A. And he says the country is Eritrea, E-R-I-T-R-E-A.
All right. All right, so we'll get that information, and we'll make arrangements to have an interpreter available for your next hearing on this. All right, so since you're representing yourself, want to represent yourself, I need to just make sure that you understand that there are some real disadvantages to representing yourself, because you have to understand the rules of evidence, how to present a case, how to present evidence. Are you familiar with any of those things?
I'm familiar. If not, I would request some. I would request some other person to just help me with the filing process, but I'm confident to just defend myself.
All right, so you want somebody to help you with the paperwork? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
paperwork, but whenever I need some filing legal papers, I can just request somebody else.
All right. Well, what I would do to satisfy that request is I would appoint standby counsel, where you would represent yourself. I would appoint Mr. Arcuri just as standby counsel to sit back. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't ask questions. He doesn't make objections. He doesn't do anything. He sits back unless you have a question for him on a procedure, or you have a document that you would like to get filed. He can answer those questions for you as an assistant to you.
I can find somebody else by myself.
Well, are you going to hire somebody to be an assistant?
Probably, I gotta hire somebody.
Well, that somebody has to be an attorney. You understand that?
Yeah, at least, yeah. But I got to find myself, but yeah, we have to use legal papers, yeah, I gotta hire somebody.
All right, as long as that person is an attorney. Okay, you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. All right, and you're satisfied that you're willing to take those risks of representing yourself? All right. All right, I will allow you to proceed with that for right now. And I'm not going to appoint Mr. Arcuri as standby counsel based on your statement that you're going to hire an attorney to stand by with you. All right? And that's what you want to do? Okay. So what we need to do next then, since you're representing yourself, is we need to do the arraignment. All right? And so now is the time for you to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. So to the allegation here in this information charging you in count 1, manufacture of marijuana. What is your plea? Guilty or not guilty?
I can play guilty.
All right, I understand that. So your plea is not guilty.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna plea.
All right, well, I'll enter a plea of not guilty for
I'm
you.
gonna plea.
I understand that. I'm telling you, I'm entering a plea of not guilty for you because you're not admitting it. You're not pleading guilty.
You don't represent me, sir.
What?
How do you enter a plea in behalf of me?
Because in order to preserve your rights, all of your rights, I'm doing that. I'm entering a plea of not
You
guilty
don't
for you.
represent me, sir.
I know I don't. I'm the judge. I'm entering a plea of not guilty for you. So,
You
now,
can't enter a plea on my behalf, sir.
He's
Yes,
already
I
made a
can. That I'm
You
declaration
entering
he's
can't
innocent.
enter a plea on my behalf.
there's got to be one of the two pleas. Those are the only options. There isn't a door number 3 here.
Sir.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. All right, and I'm not going to allow you to argue with me. Now, we've been doing real well here today, and I don't want this to go sideways. Okay? Because I want to tell you what's going to happen next. When we were here the last time, I revoked your bail. I was holding you with no bail until we had this evaluation. We're going to get this order for competency. And now what I'm doing today is you posted that $10,000 bond, right? Remember that?
What's this, sir?
You posted bond, you got out of jail from the first time?
Unsecured bond.
You posted that, yes, you posted, yes, an unsecured bond, all right? Now that we're done with this evaluation, where this case is gonna go on, I'm reinstating that, so you're gonna be released on that unsecured bond. All right? You understand that?
I understand this.
All right? And so we're gonna set trial dates on this. All right? The expiration on this is February 15th. So that's the end of speedy trial, because you have 90 days from today's date to have this trial. So February 15th is expiration. I'm going to set trial the week of February 6th. I'll do confirmation February 2nd. And let's set an omnibus for December 15th. The December 15th hearing will be, and you'll get notes, you'll have all these dates. You'll get those. And so you need to talk, if you hire somebody to help you, you'll need to tell them too. The December 15th date will be at 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
All right? So, when we go through this process, as you're representing yourself, I'm going to give you every opportunity that you want to address me. All right? I'm going to be respectful to you. What I will require of you is that you be respectful of me. If you are not,
I do.
okay, if you are not, I'm telling you that what will happen is then you run the risk of being held in contempt or being put back in jail. I don't want to do that. All right? I want you to go through this process. I want you to represent yourself. I want you to have a full and fair trial on this, okay? But we're only going to do that if you behave, and I'll treat you with respect.
I'm behaving, sir.
I know, you are. You're doing much better today, and I appreciate that, okay? So if we have the,
Well, do you want it at 3 o'clock or 4:15 with the interpreter?
yes, you're right, 4:50. So it will be at 4:15 because that will be the time when we can get the interpreter.
4:15.
right, so you put your signature here on the conditions of release, and then you cited the UCC?
Yeah, you
All right, so, all right, you've signed that one. I need to also, all right, you just put your first name. I think you have to put your second name on this one. All right, and just so we're clear on this, these dates, you're promising to appear. If you don't show up, then you'd be looking at another felony, which is bail jumping. Okay?
just send this.
All right.